Kakuma significa en suajili ninguna parte. Parece una ciudad después de un terremoto. Hay techos de paja y chozas, tiendas de campaña, polvo, tierra y 90.000 refugiados. Kakuma es un hogar y también una prisión. Los que se refugian no pueden salir de allí sin permiso del gobierno de Kenia. Daniel era tan chico que no podía sostener un arma. Entonces fue enfermero hasta que logró escapar. Caminó y caminó hasta que fue vencido por el hambre. Despertó en un campo donde las Naciones Unidas distribuían comida. Didok es hermano de Daniel. Dejó de verlo cuando fue cooptado por la guerrilla de Sudán. Didok logró escapar y caminó con su familia durante un año hasta llegar a Kakuma.
Those Arab came and then they attacked some, so the kid escaped. They being displaced in our village, so they ran away.
The history of Turner, at that time I was just a small kid. I didn't know about it.
I was being 9 years old when I had been taken to the war field. So I went and I spent 3 years in the battle.
If you may able to have a gun, so you can be a soldier anytime.
You're just carrying, but you cannot shoot. You are not able. Because when you shoot it, the gun will force you.
Maybe because that time I was just small, I thought that people, if a person lay down, I thought maybe he's just sleeping, you wake up later. But I don't know, he's just gone.
Gun is a dangerous weapon. When one hand is point somebody and hit, so that's even a God cannot stop it. When somebody point at you a gun, you are not able to stop. So it was very scary, terrible to me, very crucial way. So I really remember that times it was very terrible to me.
If you lose that childhood, or maybe you become adult, lose it, you may not get it again.
Y en aquel momento, siendo vos niño, ¿a qué le tenías miedo? ¿Qué te daba miedo?
Oh, I never wanted to be shot on my eye. I used to make a prayer, God, if I don't want to be shot on my leg, I don't want to be shot on my eye. If anything happened, let me die completely. I was scared of losing my eyes or my leg or my hands because I've seen a lot of people who are disabled.
Para Teo Intaguijeva, la tabla de salvación fue la escuela. A los 2 años perdió a sus padres y a la mitad de sus hermanos. Tuvo que dejar la escuela para trabajar en el campo de refugiados, pero hizo lo posible por volver. Y en 2006 fue elegido como el mejor alumno de todo el distrito. La Fundación GUA de Emmanuel le consiguió sponsors que financiaran sus estudios en la Escuela Internacional Brookhouse de Nairobi.
It
It was about, basically in Rwanda, there are two main tribes, the Hutus and the Tutsis. And there's another tribe, minority tribe, they're called the Twas. But the genocide was mainly between the Hutus and the Tutsis. So they were just killing each other in the genocide. I was a kid, I was just being carried. I didn't even know what was happening. I was just hearing, guns, gunshots. We're just walking on top of dead bodies and yeah. So we moved to a refugee camp in Tanzania. Then after 2 years, in 1996, the refugee camp was shut down by the government of Tanzania because the UN had stopped supplying foodstuffs and everything. So the government started forcing people out. They would come to the refugee camp, damaging houses and just chasing everyone out. I was 5 years when the camp was being shut down. And there was it was almost like a war because the government troops would come and they'll be shooting in the air and just chasing people. You'll hear kids crying, women, pregnant women, they can't move. You just find people lying on the road, they've been shot, something like that. So all that, sometimes they just come, And so that picture, always, it would come to my mind most of the time.
¿Pensabas cada día que ese día ibas a morirte? ¿Que ese día iba a ser el último o no pensabas eso?
Actually, in the real battle, you never know you'll survive. At that moment, I don't think you really don't know. Even when the bombs are dropping, the occasion, a lot of time when I survive, I don't even understand why. You don't know. So you live by the day and you make your prayer.
Yeah, at the time we fought, many people, some was being killed. Even when you are just in the line like this, then you can see your friend has been shot and then he's just died there. And then this just become simple, just like the way you talk. If you just can see that. At the first time, you just feel like there's, for some days. Then after you will get used to it. Because it's just day by day you see it's just like that. Sometimes you will just get used to that. Even at that time, it was really hard for me. I don't even know what to do, but
¿Tenías amigos en aquel momento? ¿Otros chicos, amigos?
There are a lot of friends that I knew that have died or in the starvation. And what happened is I lacked connecting with people. So because you connect today, you miss your friend, tomorrow it's not good for your emotions. So you put a wall on your heart because soldiers were not supposed to be soft. Because you're gonna miss your family, you're gonna be crying all the time. And so I miss my mother, I miss my brothers and sisters. I used to cry a lot. But after the training, it changed.
in that, people may be innocent people, kids, they were being killed, actually. And that is the worst thing. Because when you just look at it, if the people are just basing their aim is to fight with the soldier, they could have not even just do things like that. But they're just basing whoever they just found there, a kid, a old man, a young ladies, they also just killed them, imagine. The worst is that many people are just, even up to now, what I am just known, that even many people will just remain for and they're just hopeless. They can't do anything.
I can't remember me being a kid, I was always on the run. You know, everywhere I went, there was violence. I was in Rwanda when I was a kid, and there was war. I went to Tanzania, and there was that clash. I was in the camp, and there was just clash. So I can't remember really being a kid in a peaceful environment. It's hard, you know.
¿Pensaste en aquel momento en matarte para terminar con eso o no?
Yeah, I tried a couple of times. There's a time, I think I did try to, and the bullet refused to work, I think. I can't remember. I tried a couple of times. I wanted to die. And I tried to cock my AK-47. There's no energy. And then I tried to, it was, I don't know how to put it, but a couple of times I wanted to kill myself.